Hey, what's going on, Frags? Dragon here, just about to show you how to get the 0-hour quest complete for the Outbreak Prime. What you want to do is go to the destinations director, you want to head to the EDZ, and then you want to go to the farm. Whilst you're loading into the farm, these are some of my recommendations I recommend you use if you're doing this activity. Okay, Frags, and for the weapons I was using, I was starting with the Arbalist. This one takes special ammo, and what it does is it fires slugs that causes massive damage to elemental shields of any combatants. So what it pretty much means is it will take down shanks, ideally with one shot. Anything with shields on it, it will 9 out of 10 times take off the shield. It might take another shot to take off as well. So for the shanks, primarily this is great. But anything with shields on in this mission, it's great for. That's why I recommend using this. My secondary, this is up to you, Frags, what you want to use. I was using Arc Logic because it's got moving target and rangefinder for the mods. So it's great for the shanks and captain shields. And this is also a different one. I would probably go for machine gun personally, but this is up to your choice. And this has tracking with cluster rockets on it as well. For the helmet, if you are using the Arbalets, for example, this takes special ammo, I would recommend using a solar helmet that takes up linear fusion rifle ammo. As you can see, this is a linear fusion rifle. And with the ammo modifications for the helmets, and it has to be the solar energy, it won't work for Void or Arc. As you can see right here, where is it? There it is. Increases my chance of finding ammo while I have a linear fusion rifle equipped. So I've got 2 of them stacked, so I try to get ammo drop more frequently. And for the Titan, I will be doing the video over the Titan, as you probably can gather. So for the Titan, I recommend using the Lion Ramparts, and what this will do is it gives you jump jets, provides additional aerial maneuvers, and enables accurate hipfire while you're in the air during a lift. So what this will do is it will pretty much give you a bit more hipfire directional movement control, so it helps out a lot for Titans. For the Hunters, my first recommendation would be the Stomp EE5. Reason is because it increases your sprint speed, which is what you ideally want, and slow distance, improves high jump, strafe jump, and triple jump. So ideally it increases your sprint speed and your jump-ins with any 3 that you use. My second recommendation for the Hunter would actually be the Frost EE5. And what this one does, it gives you rapid cooldown, increases grenade, melee, and dodge regeneration while sprinting. Dodging increases your sprint speed. So if you don't have the first exotic, this would be my second recommendation for the Hunter. And out of the Warlock, I would probably say this one first, which is the Transversive Steps. And what this does is, let me just go back, Strained Protector, sprint speed increased, sprint, oh my god, I can't speak. Yeah. Sprint speed increased, and that's ideally what you want it for. And yeah, that's why I recommend this one for the Warlocks. If you don't have this one, my second recommendation would be the Wings of Sacred Dawn. And so what this does is when you have Dawnblade equipped, aiming weapons while your mid-air suspends you there for a short time, improving airborne accuracy, reducing incoming flinch, and granting damage resistance. Weapon hits extend the duration's effect. So what will happen is if you use any type of weapon and look down with your Warlock, you can actually stay there for about 3 to 5 seconds, and you can activate your, depending on your control pad or system you're on. For example, on my PlayStation, so I would press circle twice, and it will actually dodge me twice forward. So this one's really great for that. But for the Warlock, I would recommend using the steps first. So now we've got all the guns, the loadouts, etc. out of the way. Let's proceed to the mission objective. Okay, and once you have loaded into the farm, just look to your right. As you can see, there's a little bunker that you can go down into the bottom of the tunnel. You want to just head straight down there, and you'll actually come to a captain. You'll actually notice him from previous missions. You want to just head to the captain in the back down here. Yeah, it's a nice captain. You just simply want to go ahead and rendezvous with him. Okay, and once you finally loaded into the 0-hour mission, you just simply want to head forward. You'll notice there is a enemy right in front of you. There's going to be that captain that you just rendezvoused with. You just simply want to ignore him because the captain will kill him for you. I am trying so hard not to burp right now. But yeah, you just want to go through this vent here, then you'll come outside, you'll notice a bunch of enemies. They're actually quite tough, won't lie. I do have 2 teammates that are currently with me. You can have a team of 3. You most likely will see me die a couple of times, so I won't be editing any of that out. I just want to show you guys a complete walkthrough guide of this. You just simply want to go ahead and kill all the enemies that are in this location. Once they're all dead, there is captains, dregs, shanks, and bigger shanks. There's even a walker further down the lines. But that's literally all the ads are, and then you'll come to a big captain that you have to kill, and a few servitors here and there. And then, as you can see, I'm moving to door number 2 right now, or slash room 2. You'll come across all the ads. There's some on the... if you notice, this place is actually from Destiny 1. This is actually the old tower. So if you remember from Destiny 1, there's going to be some snipers on top of the vaults. Yeah, my buddy just died the frag. So yeah, as you can see, there's a bunch of shanks there. These 3 that I just killed were with my arc, melee ability from my Titan. As I said, there's going to be multiple shield types. There is arc, solar, and void. All the captains have arc. I believe all the servitors had void shields, and the shanks actually had mostly solar between arc and void. So yeah, that's why I'm using the arbalets to take their shields down, because they just have literally all sorts of shields. As you can see, there's a bunch of enemies in front of me that I'm taking down right now. So you just want to completely clear... Sorry. You want to kill all the ads, because if you don't kill all the ads, you can't progress to the next location. So each zone that you go through, you got to make sure you kill every single enemy type. As you can see, I'm coming to the edge now, and you probably won't see this very well. I'm hoping you do. You've got to come through this little cracked tunnel here. You want to simply crouch down. I know it's really dark. As you're pushing through, just look to your right. There's going to be a hole. You'll see the enemies right in front of me. You can snipe some of them just before you walk down. As you can see, there is multiple servitors, there's shanks, there's dregs, there's vandals, etc. You've literally got to kill all of them, and on the lower platform there's going to be a fallen walker as well. You want to go ahead and kill all of those enemies. And then you'll be able to proceed through the next location. As I said before, I'm not going to be editing any of this out. This is going to be a complete walkthrough guide. So it is going to be about a 20-minute video, because that's all the time you have. So yeah, as you can see, I just spawned up top, and I'm going to take some of these enemies out with my buddy. He's mostly working on that, whilst I'm helping my other buddy take these shanks and servitors, vandals, blah 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 out the way. Yeah, as you can see, there's still a few more on the platforms down there. There is a fallen walker right there. I'm using my Titan Thunder Crush ability, which is the Titan middle tree. As you can see, I just literally took the fallen walker down on its first 2 legs already. Yeah, I'm getting rid of some of these shanks to get the servitors out of the way too. There is 2 servitors on this bottom platform, and there's obviously 2 above, which I'm sure you just saw my team kill. Also, you can do finishes in this, because of all the finishes being introduced into Destiny 2 with Shadowkeep, so that's kind of a nice touch to have this. So yeah, for the crit spots, to get the walker on his knees, you want to shoot these little his legs. That's the best way I can describe it. There's a total of 6, 3 left, 3 right, and then you're just going to open up his little ventilator here. You just want to do a lot of damage to get him dead, ideally. Yeah, you just literally want to just blow it up. There you go. If you're too close to him, he can actually knock you at the map, or even kill you against the wall. Just an FYI. Next room, you just gotta kill these ads. There's 1 captain, and there's about 15 or so little dregs and vandals. Just want to get all those out of the way. That's why I'm using my arc logic for my arc damage, because there's a lot of arc enemies in this. And my frag just died again. Let's go get him. Got you, buddy. And there's going to be a servitor just on the bottom platform there to my left. You probably can't see it. My buddy just killed it. That one takes solar shield. I noticed all the big servitors take solar shields. So that's a quick tip for you frags too. So yeah, if you guys can, I recommend trying to have like an arc, solar, and void weapon type for everyone in your fire team. It's not really recommended, but it just helps in a way. I mean, some of the enemies can take literally magazines just to get their shields down. Sam, there's a Nightfalls currently. Right, pushing on, moving some of these ads. If you have a Hunter or a Titan that has the hammer for the melee throw, or the onto for the throwing knives to get their melees back. This section can actually go a lot faster. As you can see, I'm pushing a little bit so my teammates can catch up whilst they kill the enemies behind me. That way we're all doing something, and that way we're not all just like stranding behind each other. So that's another good tip I guess I can give y'all. And then that is going to be the ads for a while. So pretty much just stock up, reload all your ammo, try not to fall at the map. As you can see, I just jumped over the platforms there, and then you got to go down an elevator shaft. Try not to die, because you can still die if you take a lot of fall damage, especially if you're Titan like me that feels like a meteor. As you come out the vent, look to your left. There is going to be a secret vent here. You want to go under the plane, look to your right, and then there you go. You're going to come down, you're going to drop, look to your left. There's going to be another vent you can go up to. Simply jump up, crouch again, and then look to your left. There's going to be a yellow vent. There's also one on the right, but I recommend going to this one because this one gives you a tiny little bit more of a shortcut. Other recommendation, if you are in a vent and you keep pressing X, depending on what system you're on, you can actually make your character go a little faster. As you saw me just drop down there, if you look to the far right back one, that is the one you need to go to. All the other 5 are just literally, how can I put this lightly, BS is the best way I can put it. Okay, so as you can see, I'm on the outside here by some little platforms. You've got to drop down onto platform number 1 right here. And some of these platforms do disappear too. Can I make that? Nice, made it. Alright, that's platform 2. And there's going to be a third platform right here. And then if you look down, there's other platforms there. I'm trying my hardest not to die. There we go, nice. I feel like I'm about to die though. This is doable on all 3 subclasses, by the way. I have tested this myself. It's just that I only recorded it on my Titan, because that's what I prefer to use. And then as you can see, I've just jumped up top, look up, and then turn to your right. I know it's a bit dark, frags, I do apologise. You're going to come into a vent, you're going to drop down, look to your right, there's going to be a little yellow platform, jump to the middle one, jump back to the right one up top, and just literally keep doing that until eventually you come up to that ventilator that you just saw me look at just there. And then what you want to do is either shoot or punch it, whichever you want to do. There's going to be another one, and then there's going to be another one. And then look to your left, there's going to be another ventilator. If you look down, there is a fan. There's a few little red sections that you'll see. You want to go through the one that doesn't have a pipe blocking the top of it. And as you can see to my left, there is going to be one in a minute. To my right, sorry. You can't go through that one because it'll just literally push you off, and 9 out of 10 times you'll die. As you can see in the middle of the fan, you can actually jump on there for a little safe spot. So that's nice if you can't really maneuver yourself that great. Once you're down to, I think, the 4th or 5th platform, there's going to be a yellow vent. You shoot that after you proceed. Next, you go through this little sector here. You want to get onto these walls. They are very, very tiny. I'm kind of surprised that Guardians can even walk on them, to be honest. As you can see, I'm a Titan, so I'm just trying to hold my melee ability going. And onto the right here, there's actually a switch you can activate for your teammates. So what that will do is it'll actually raise those little ledges that I just did on the video, and it will actually extend them by a bunch, so your teammates can actually just jump on them like a platform. Next, you'll come into a room that's got a little computer, as you can see right there to the left. Those 4 little red dots are the doors that you need to open and activate. I know it says Heroic on the left side of my screen right here, but I actually went into a solo lobby by myself just to show you guys where every single switch is. So there's going to be a red machine that is going to be floating around this location. It will instantly kill you if you don't go into one of the little hidey spots. Simply drop down in this room, look to your left. Follow this path that I'm taking. I know it's a bit dark again, guys. I do apologize. It's kind of muffled on this game if you turn the brightness up. It looks really grey. So yeah, just drop down, look to your left, push forward, look to your left, push forward. Activate that button right there, push forward again. Keep going forward. These arc little barriers here will damage you if you're too close to them. Just an FYI. And they can actually push you back into what everyone calls Trevor. That is the red machine. So yeah, just push forward still, look to your left right away, look to your right, and there's going to be switch number 2. Every single one of them will say activate. So what you want to do is when you've activated number 2, simply go back, head to the right, as you can see Trevor is right down there. Jump on these pipes, because this will save you a lot of time. There is a little platforms you can jump on the left, but they're kind of sluggish and they kind of kick you off sometimes. So yeah, jump off the pipes, head to the right, go to the left right away. As I said before, I know it's a bit dark, but you'll just see the path as you go along. Hit that switch, which would be the third one, come back, wait for the barrier if it's there. There you go, once it's gone, head to your right and go straight forward for like 5 seconds, 10 seconds. Look straight to your right, keep going forward. Just follow the path, it will go straight to your left. There's going to be button number 4. Activate that one and then keep pushing forward. Keep going, wait for the barrier if it's there, which on my screen, as you can see, it is. And as you can see, there's a little green symbol on the walls which tells you where the exit is. As you can see, just look at that. Push forward, look to your right, there's the exit, there's the room, the door's open. Jump on these elevators, hold square, they take about 15-20 seconds to go to the top. If you get to a certain advantage point, you can actually jump, so you don't have to stay on the platform the whole time. And then once you're up top here, you are close to being done for the little puzzle maze type of room. It's hard to really describe that. As you can see, there's the bridge. And there we go, I jump up. There's a vent to my left, shoot that. You're going to have to drop down here and you're going to have to move a bit quickly because it can instant kill you. So yeah, you just saw a little platform there. If you hit that, it will kill you. Next, head down here, look to your right, there's going to be a little vent, so you want to go through this. Look to your right again. Look to your left. Drop down. Okay, frags, and as you can see, I'm just jumping down the next vent right now. As you can see, if you turn around right away, punch this wall will open up. This is going to be the pretty much just a straightforward line. What you want to do is just go, literally just go forward. As you can see, there's like a bright room, just keep going forward. If you go to your right a little bit, or you will save a little time, I guess. You want to go to the very back right room, there's going to be a hole in the floor. Simply drop down there. As you can see, it's bright orange, it's right there, drop down. Look to your left, push forward, jump up, go up the stairs, look to your right, keep going forward. As you can see, you've got to jump up top here in this little, I guess you would call another vent. You got to drop down, and this is going to be the final location. What you want to do now is just literally kill everything in the room. I highly recommend trying to kill the bots second. I would mainly work on trying to kill the servitors, because the servitors will spawn a lot more ads compared to if you leave them alive. There's going to be one in the front, and there's also going to be one in the back. So the front is the way that you just saw me kill the first servitor, and the back is when you drop down into this location here. If I turn around, the other servitor is behind me. As you can see, my team's got just under 6 minutes and 30 seconds, so we've got plenty of time. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, you just got to kill all the ads in the room. Like I said before, I highly recommend trying to kill the servitors. Once the servitors are dead, kill the captain in the middle. And there's going to be 2 walkers that's going to spawn on the front, left and right. I'd recommend killing them too, because they can obviously kill you quickly for what they do. There is going to obviously be a bunch of ads from the left, right, front and the back. There's even going to be a few vendors that's going to go invisible and punch you, that want to go invisible and just be that guy. So yeah, as you can see, I'm dropping down here right now to get the servitor out the way, because it's shielding a bunch of the shanks, and those shanks do a lot of damage. And if you're doing the heroic version, elemental matters for that specific week too. So yeah, you are probably going to see me die here a lot, because I know I did die here a lot. The boss has got a bunch of health, so stupers, rockets, machine guns, etc. work great on him. As you can see, I'm just trying to get rid of some of these shanks, because yeah, they tear you up, the shanks. I don't know what it is with this mission, but the shanks, what do I keep saying? Shanks, the servitors, man, frag. Yeah, just get the shanks out of the way, because the shanks do a lot of damage. I really don't know why they do so much damage on this. As you can see, the fallen walkers on the left and right just spawned in. That red beam will instantly kill you if you're too close to it. I'm just trying to take this one down right now. And these legs just come off. And then what I'm going to do, I'm trying to get that crit spot. Come on. Third time to try. There we go. As you can see, my obelisk does 26 grand, and I'm doing like maybe a dot of health to him, which is kind of crazy for a walker. I mean, I think that health is a bit ridiculous, especially in something like this. As you can see, the one on the left is right there. There's a bunch of ads still. I'm just trying to pick up a lot of ammo because I'm pretty much dry. As you can see, the bus is still over in the middle. So yeah, it just depends how you want to go at it. You can either drop down, get the services out of the way, which I would highly recommend. Once those are dead, work on either the Fallen Walkers or the Barts. That's up to you. We were trying to go for both, because, man, there's a bunch of frags. So yeah, I'm going to try and take this frag's right leg off if I can without getting killed. As you can see, we've got just about 4 minutes left now, so it's took us about 3 minutes to do. And there you go, as you can see, these legs down. I was communicating. Man, I can't speak today. What's going on? Yeah, I was talking to my team that was in there for the guidance, because if we're all working on the same enemy type, it'll be much easier than me trying to kill one. I need to set Travis right now. I can't speak today. So yeah, just take the servitors down, take the Fallen Walker, the boss down. There is going to be a little security turret on both left and right side, which is going to be in the right or left corner of the Fallen Walkers, and they do a bunch of damage. So they're going to take a lot of ammo too. So yeah, once the Walkers are down, and I've got some ammo, because I'm yet again out, we can pretty much work on the boss. Trying to get his leg off, there we go. And I've got one shot, great. I'm actually in a good spot right now too. I got like the boss's attention on me, which is nice. Some of the snipers. That way my team can kill the ads that are on their left and possibly behind them. And yeah, the arc logic is actually doing surprisingly well for the amount of damage I'm doing. As you can see, I'm doing like 300 to 400 damage per shot. And there is the second walker destroyed. As you can see, we've now got 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I mean, time does go quick in this, if you're not paying attention. Yeah, let's get rid of the ads now. See if there's some ammo around this guy, which there is not. As you can see, we've got the boss pretty much at like max health. We've got a few ads here and there. Ads will consistently spawn regardless of how many you kill. They do take time to respawn though, which is nice. That's kind of why it's vital to get rid of the servitors out of the way, because they'll just pour ads at you consistently. As you can see right there, some more. Using my super right there. Made some ads Made some orbs from a team as well. I don't know why, but I can't speak right now. I don't know what's going on. But yeah. I've never seen the boss drop down here before, which is kind of weird. The Arbalist does a bunch of damage to the boss. It actually staggers him 9 out of 10 times, which is nice, as you can see. Right there, and as you can see, it took us about a minute to get him pretty much dead. So, yeah. Just a few more shots. And there we go. Next, you want to get rid of the ads, because you got to get rid of every single enemy out the room. And that one's dead. Just reviving my buddy. There's the captain from the rendezvous point. There's his ship. And as you can see, frags, completed. That was awesome. That was awesome. So yeah, we had 1 minute and 24 seconds. I think we started off at 7 minutes. As you can see, both my buddies got the Outbreak perfected, which was cool. I personally already had it from a while ago. I've also got this masterwork as well. Highly recommend this gun if you can get it. And yeah, that's pretty much it, frags. So yeah, I just want to say thank you for watching. If you could like, share, subscribe, click the bell to keep up to date with my content, I greatly appreciate it. I am still trying my hardest not to burp. I don't know what is going on with me right now. And yeah, I'm going to be doing a video on the Outbreak perfected for the Catalyst as well, for the heroic mode of the 0 hour, because if you want the Catalyst, you've got to do that same thing, but you're going to take some different routes as well. The enemies are going to be a bit tougher, so I'm going to leave that video in the video at the end in a moment. I'm also going to leave my Destiny 2 playlist if you need any help with any of the missions, quests, exotics, etc. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope it helped. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click the bell to keep up to date with my content. And I will see you awesome Guardians in the next. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments section what you thought about it below. Check the links in the description and you can pick which platforms to follow me on. If you're new around here, how about subscribing and clicking the notification bell, as I put out new videos every single day. I've been Victor the Dragon, and I'll speak to you soon.